What's up everyone, China Cycling here. So I am over in the UK on holiday and I put a message out on Instagram seeing if anyone in the area wanted to go for a ride. Now I am in the middle of nowhere in the countryside out in Shropshire in the UK, so I didn't know if I was even going to find anyone. But I got in touch with this guy, a guy called Harry, and he sent me a message to go for a ride, and when he pulled up on this I was blown away because I didn't think I'd find anyone to ride, let alone anyone on a Tavelo here in the middle of the British countryside. So this is Harry's Tavelo Arow, very clean looking in this green colour. The first time I've seen this built up as a bike in this colour actually, so yeah, definitely I think one of the first ones in the UK in this colour, but this is like full China spec on here, apart from the group set, but we'll go through it. So yeah, so we've got the Tavelo Arow frame set. Obviously I've been riding mine around too, my video on mine's coming soon as well. Wheels, we've got the Magine XR, I think these are the DB508 Ultras, so like 50 on the front and then 60 on the back I think, but pretty wide wheels as well. Magine power meter down there as well, so yeah, can't go wrong with that. Looks like the Tavelo integrated cockpit at the front and all that good stuff. Group set wise though, no L2 on this one. We've got Shimano doing the braking and the shifting, some Ultegra, obviously you can't go wrong there. But yeah, super clean looking bike. This one with the cages was 7.2 kilos, yeah, so definitely light enough for something that's got deep wheels and yeah, nothing crazy tricked out on here, so yeah, definitely not bad. But you've been riding this around for how long now?
So I've been riding this round for sort of 3 or 4 months now. Done, yeah, quite a bit of distance on it. Did a charity event earlier in the year where we rode from down to Le Mans for a 24-hour race at France. That was 1,000 k's in 7 days. Okay. So yeah, survived that, and it's survived the harsh countryside that we have here in the UK that I'm sure Joe will tell you about.
Yeah, so Harry has just been ripping my legs off. We've just finished 100k rides on this thing. I'm on my little Stain road peg, which yeah, looks like a bit of a clown bike next to this, but no, that thing is legit as well. We've been having some fun. But yeah, going around the British country lanes on this thing, obviously it's got 30mm Michelins on there, which on the British poor road surfaces have been really good. But yeah, as you just heard, he did 1,000 k's on this in 6 days, which I think is more than I've done on my Tavelo in the month that I've been riding mine or whatever. But yeah, so good going. But yeah, you've rode this around a few racetracks as well?
Yeah, I rode this around a few racetracks. So whilst we were riding down to Le Mans, we took it around Silverstone, which was cool. It did Silverstone in 10 minutes, so not quite an F1 car, but that's probably the rider. Taking it around Alton Park a couple of weeks ago, we had an event there. And then obviously it's been around Le Mans as well whilst it was out there. So top speed down the Mulsanne Straight was about 65k an hour.
Wow, very cool. And you've been doing some of the rides on this for charity as well?
Yeah, so when we rode down to Le Mans, that was for charity. It's for charity in the UK called Cardiac Risk in the Young. In the UK alone, we lose 12 young people a week through unidentified heart defects. Both me and my brother have lost friends through it, so we tried to raise £13,000. What that goes towards is 2 heart screening days in our local area. So there'll be 200 young people who have the opportunity to have their hearts screened free of charge, and hopefully, well, it should save a life because the stats on it are really scary.
Very cool. So I'll put links in the description down below. So a super good cause, obviously. People with undiagnosed heart conditions, as you just heard, losing people every day. So a good shout as well. So if you're feeling generous, check out the links in the description below. But no, just yeah, very cool bike. I just spent a good part of the last 50k's of the ride staring at the back of this bike. As my legs were giving way. You can see we've got all sorts of Shropshire's finest excrement on the back there, but no, a very clean and tidy bike. So yeah, my full review on, my full video on my Tavelo is going to be dropping soon. That's getting edited back in China while I'm out here in the UK. But yeah, super surprised to see another one here in the flesh, and yeah, thanks for showing us around your bike.
No problem.
Awesome.